Hey guys, it's time for my 70-month check-in here. For anybody that doesn't know my story, I've had thoracic outlet syndrome for about 35 years now. I had surgery in 1991 that made me worse. I also had 2 lower back surgeries around that time that were not very successful. So a lot of chronic low back and leg pain as well. Now, I started out doing running a thread on the NeuroTalk forums. It was titled Scott Sunnen's Intuflow Joint Mobility Program, and that's what I started out doing, just one exercise at a time. And over time that started to gradually help me, and then I also added in things like self-myofascial release and vacuum cupping. So those 3 things are what I've been doing for the last, well, almost 6 years now. And over time, I've gradually gotten a lot better. It's been a slow process though. I think over there on the NeuroTalk forums, one viewer asked what my current TOS symptoms are, or thoracic outlet symptoms. Actually, they're really not too bad. I get some inflammation and stiffness in my hands and arms and the upper part of my neck, but I was just out swinging around a pair of 5-pound steel clubs, so that's kind of why they're so stiff right now. I've been trying to use these either every day or every other day. I've been doing that for about the last 2 months, I guess. I've been gradually been able to use them a little more and a little more. And I also have a 1-pound pair of Indian clubs like this. And on the days my arms feel really tight, I usually just stick with these smaller clubs and don't use the heavier steel clubs. Now, like now, since I have a lot of inflammation and stuff from doing that, I'll probably go do some vacuum cupping. I've done videos about that, and you know, probably some myofascial release with a lacrosse ball. I put that on the ground. I'm to the point where I can put it on the ground now and actually lay on it, or I can put quite a bit of weight on a lacrosse ball, and that's really helping too. I'm starting to realize the surgery I had in 1991, which was a scalenectomy. They just took the scaling muscles out of my neck. They didn't take the rib out. Was actually successful, but my body, my muscles, and my nervous system had just gotten into such bad shape that just taking those muscles out really didn't fix all the dysfunction in the rest of my body. So the things I've been doing, you know, the joint mobility exercises, the vacuum cupping, the self-myofascial release, over time has gradually started to fix that. My muscles have gotten a lot softer, my nervous system has calmed down, doesn't freak out. I think the last time I had a bad TOS flare was about a year ago now. I actually have less pain in my upper body than my lower body. I do have lower back and leg pain. I've had 2 lower back surgeries where they operated on the discs, and sometimes my right leg will hurt pretty bad, and my right leg will go numb at times. So do have a lot of lower back and leg pain at times still. And one big improvement I've made in the last, I guess about the last month, is I can actually get down on my hands and knees and put weight on my arms like that. It's been probably at least 25 years since I could do that without pain or causing a TOS flare-up. And I could actually hold myself up in a push-up position like that, and then I'll kind of rock back and forth, and it's really starting to loosen up and strengthen my shoulders here, loosen that area up. So that's a big improvement there. I'm pretty excited about that. So between doing that and then using the steel clubs, I've made pretty good progress in the last month or two. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll update you in another month.